All right, now, once my legs come over his abdomen, I'm in the mount. Both knees are on the ground. That's a mount control. This is one of the best positions in MMA. Of course, I'm over the top of him. Striking-wise, it doesn't get better than this. All my hips, all gravity, everything I got can be turned into punches and elbows. The problem with this is being over the top of him is a little bit dangerous to get rolled. All right, so you'll see guys in the UFC, even advanced guys, land a few good punches, but then get a little wild and get bucked over because I'm pretty much sitting on his hips. So where I sit is very important. I need to be a little more conservative, especially in the beginning when I'm in the mount. So now notice, his biggest escape, we call it a oompa in jiu-jitsu, it's just a sort of a bridge. He's going to get on his feet and buck, all right? So his shoulders and his feet are on the ground and his hips come up. So when he does that, if I'm sitting right on his hips and he does it, I'm going to go flying pretty far and might get rolled over if he's controlling one of my arms. So don't sit there is the key, all right? Now this is the bad mount I say, and then there's two good mounts. So if I am back, I've got a safe mount, and this is kind of the first mount I always go to. I call it the Superman mount. When I'm here, what I'm going to do is kind of come forward on my hands, and since I'm already back, I'm going to put my feet, we call them grapevine hooks, okay? So instead of just sitting blindly right on his hips, I'm going to put my hands down and shoot my legs deep and get these grapevine hooks. All right, now try to buck me here. See, he can't move me because I've got his legs locked up, I've got his hips locked up. This is my safe mount. And sometimes if I can't quite get this hook in, I'll actually hook my feet back here, and this is the same thing. It's just I can't get his feet, and then I'll switch back here, switch back. As long as my hips are down, smashing his hips to the ground, I'm safe. Now I call this the Superman mount because what I'll do is I'm actually keeping weight on my hands to be nice, but if I bring my feet off, I'm putting all my pressure right into his guts. All right, very hard, very, very painful for him down here. So I stepped, maybe I just mounted him for one of the last techniques. I mounted him up. Now I'm going to switch to the Superman mount immediately. Boom. Nice and deep. If I can't get that hook, let's say his leg's flat, I'll switch it to this little cross back here. All right, putting all the weight. Now, like I said, keep your hands off the ground even, keep them here to balance, and you're putting a lot of pressure down on your opponent. Very hard for him to breathe. I'll tire him out here, but as you can see here, it's kind of like in the guard, I can't really land that good of shots. So this is my conservative guard, my Superman mount. After I've tired him out a little bit, I'm going to progress to my advanced high guard. All right, I want to get a little more aggressive. So plant my hands, come back up. Remember, this is a dangerous spot, so I'm actually going to move up his body, get a little more aggressive. So his arms, I'm going to come under his arms and peel him up and progress up his body. The higher I get, the farther I get away from his hips. Now if he bucks, watch this, I'm not on his hips anymore. I'm closer to the point on the ground that doesn't move, his shoulders. So the higher I get, he bucks, I barely move, which is good. I'll float a little bit as he tries to buck me off. I don't move, I just keep hitting him. So the lower I sit, the more I go. So I want to get aggressive. I come up, I'm always coming underneath. Maybe I can only do one arm at a time. Peel it, come up. Peel it, come up. Peel it, come up. The higher I get, pinching the whole time. That's the high mount. Maybe I land a few punches, go for a submission or two. He starts bucking, kind of getting a little crazy, and I switch back into my Superman mount. All right, this is safe. Chill a little bit here. Now I'm gonna get aggressive again. Pop, pull his arms up. Boom, 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 land a few shots. Slide back down. So I'm always transitioning between Superman, my safe mount, and my aggressive mount. But I never stop here to hit. If I stop here to hit or submit, I'm gonna get bucked off. All right? So stay safe, don't sit on his hips.